I figured we'd start us out in Divinity's Reach. We're just taking in a little bit of music at one of my favourite spots. Yeah. Zolan's Mechanical Orchestra. This is the goofiest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's great. I love this thing. It is so cool. Look at this thing. Weird. Okay, sure, let's swap maps as well. Let's get that little extra boost. So we finished all the other stuff. Down through End of Dragons, and done the interlude as well, which was just a little bit of like sad goodbye with Aureen, which, you know, that was hard. And then I declared I'm finally caught up with all the story. But I'm not. And I knew I wasn't. And from days before we finished, I was saying when we're done with this, we have Season 1 to do. They re-released Season 1 in story format. So I haven't fully caught up. I know what happens roughly in Season 1. I've watched like long digest videos of the whole of Living World Season 1 where people put together like a mashups of different people's recordings of stream VODs and stuff like that, and YouTube videos about what happened, and then they've narrated over it and, you know, shown the big meta events that were going on in the world, which they won't probably be able to fully replicate all this stuff. I'm not sure how much this is going to be, like how much of a continuity they can keep. There were a lot of other things because they did all the holiday stuff as well, like Dragon Bash and Winter's Day and Realm of the Mad King and all these other things just all happened through the course of Living World Season 1, and there was storification things going on in there as well. Like during Dragon Bash, I think the Aetherblade attempted to assassinate the captain of Lion's Arch because Dragon Bash was held there originally. They moved it to Holbreck. So, you know, like the next one was held there in the Norn City. So, you know, there were things like that that were going on, and I think they succeeded in killing the captain, but they had the whole election thing with Ellen Keel versus Yvonne Nashblade, is it, of the Black Lion Trading Company? You know, those two were doing their thing and they were campaigning, and I think that was going on during Festival of the Four Winds, because if you go to the Labyrinthine Cliffs, they're both there talking to each other. So, you know, but they're not doing any electoral stuff, I think. They're just kind of there, but the election kind of straddled over that, and it was based on community interaction and people doing things that would support one person or the other. They were taking part in meta events and getting different, you know, tokens which they would turn in for, I think that's how they did it, something like that. You know, they would turn them in and it would elect the next person, and they both had a platform they ran on. One was like, we will decrease the cost of the use of waypoints, and another one did something else, like a permanent reduction in the trading post fees, and everybody chose the person who did, I think that was Ellen Keel, who was the one who wanted to do waypoints, so that's what everybody got. Hello, Blood Knight, how's it going? Nice to see you. I'm just summarizing the whole Living World Season 1 and the fact that they've re-released it in some form of a story, but I don't know how much they're going to cover, because there were a lot of live in-game things that they can't really cover now. So some of it's going to be some story instance of a few things and a few like instanced battles, and then probably a conclusive battle that echoes what happened. So it's probably more like a remake than an actual remaster or re-release of the original. You're okay today? Excellent. I'm tired. I'm pretty tired. I'm not sleeping well. It's too hot. It's going to be an even hotter day today, and of course I'm drinking coffee. Yeah. But I've woken up multiple times in the night the last couple of nights. I was awake at 5 this morning, and by 6 I gave up trying to get back to sleep, and I just sat up with my phone doom scrolling. And my coffee machine, I've run out of coffee for it. I had a little bit left, which I thought might make a small mug. It was the weakest small mug of coffee I've ever had in my life. It didn't do anything. Coffee is a must though, am I not right? You're right. So I went to the gas station and got some coffee from the store there. Oh boy. Alright, well. We should probably crack on with this, because like I said, we finished End of Dragons, it's all done, and I did declare that I was all caught up, but even though I know what happens in Living World Season 1 from watching videos about it, or mostly know what happened, it would be nice to play the story and have that available for people to watch as well, now that they've re-released it. They did that post-End of Dragons throughout 2022. So, we should begin the story with the first chapter, Flame and Frost, which is when we meet Rox and Bram, I believe. So, refugees begin to arrive from the north, bringing tales of outlandish raiders. The commander rallies to the aid of his new allies and begins to uncover a trace of the threat to all of Tyria. Read the urgent letter. This is from Logan. Let's see then. Optional visit refugee camp in Black Citadel. Okay. My friend, Krytos sources report things have worsened in Holbreck, and the Black Citadel refugees are pouring into the cities from the north, where a Dredge Flame Legion alliance, the Molten Alliance if I remember what they call it eventually, is tearing through Wayfarer foothills and Desir Plateau. Our comrades are struggling to repel the Molten Alliance invaders. As for the Seraph Guard, my duties are here. However, I'd like you to assist in the cities. The Citadel is holding a defense quorum in the Imperator's Core, and they need all the support they can get. Head to the quorum and tell the tribunes that you're there to help. But before you leave, talk with Ritlock. They have specific instructions for you. Alright. Head to the command core, meet with Ritlock, optional visit the camp. I think we want to definitely visit the camp, right? So, yeah. We need to get back upstairs with the Asura Gate. Oh. Also been getting an on and off stiff neck. Oh, I know, I'm full of complaints today, guys. I'm sorry. Literally opened the stream up bitching about me not sleeping well. Alright, and across here, Black Citadel. By all accounts as well, in the region of, I think, is it Kessex Hills, yep. The floating wizard's tower that's there, people have said that it's disappeared, but I went and had a look and it wasn't there, but I do want to go and have a look again later. But now, in the town around here, in Garenhof, the wizard's fief, there are sky scales dotted around, like little sky scales sitting around in different places. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for the new expansion in 20 days. And I want to show you something in here that I don't think I showed on stream before. If I did, it's somewhere buried in my End of Dragons playthrough. But when you come to Lion's Arch, go to the Eastern Ward's thingy place where all the Asura gates are to the major cities. I don't know if this was there before. I feel like it wasn't. This stairwell coming up here to a bunch of workers building a new Asura gate. In fact, the last time I looked here, there were boxers sitting around. I think this Asura gate is being slowly built. This is not my Skyscale pet, and it doesn't belong to a player, but it has a guild tag. But... and that guy just went through it. Is this available for some people but not others yet? No. Oh, it's this guy.
Nice weather.
Alright, mystery solved. I was like, what is this? A Skyscale pet? MGW. Who's MGW? Oh, there are crates here still. Duh. Right, but this is cool. I think they're slowly but surely building that. Ready? That must be part of the gate system that's going to lead to the new area that is the Wizard's Tower. That's going to be interesting. Where is the refugee camp? Those guys are there, but where's the refugee camp? I would have thought it would be in Diessa Plateau, because they said they were, like, coming in here, right? So where would they put it? Is it an actual location? I want to go there first. Oh no, the refugee camp is in Black Citadel. Okay. Oh, now there's a marker. Okay, I see an optional lore conversation. Well, this must be the refugee camp. Yeah, these are all the refugees. Okay, right. Cool. Bellis jaw shot. Somebody shoot your jaw. Nope, you've still got it.
If I don't blow off some steam, I'm getting in a fight.
Don't suppose you've got any news from the north. My hackles won't lie down. Tribune Brimstone sent scouts up there to find out what's going on. Hope we hear back soon. Why are there so many refugees? It has to be some kind of major offensive. They're systematically taking out all of our ranches in the northwest corner of the plateau. I hate the Flame Legion. I see. Adamant Watch. Okay. Are there any named people here, though, that I can chat with? Worth looking for people that have an actual name. Just see. Refugees aplenty, though. I can't talk to this refugee rancher. This is a rusty bucket of awful. I like my ranch post, but those Flame Legion left me no choice but to report back here. My Centurion is not happy. Leave me alone. Right. Here we go. Jahare. Jahare? Jahare. Hello, Jahare. You here to kick me out? Not yet, huh? Well, it's only a matter of time. Why would you get kicked out? The Citadel can't handle more refugees, but they're still coming. The legions have started turning people away. Soon they'll start booting those who are here. That's rough.
Reporting.
I'll find them. I'll find those monsters and I'll make them pay, I swear. What happened? I am, or was, Primus at a Farrar in the foothills near the Butcher's Block. Flame Legion attacked us. Not all the cubs made it out, and my warband. I've heard nothing. Maybe I'm a Gladium now. Gladium? Gladium? I think it's Gladium.
Too bad.
Oh, this kid's got a name. Hi. Alia. Why did we leave the Farrar? It feels like we gave up. We didn't give up, did we? My Legionnaire wouldn't let us give up. Where's your Legionnaire now? Somewhere in Diessa Plateau, I guess, along with all my weapons and my mentor, Rex Splinterstorm. Rex is special, because my Legionnaire made him for me. He's a wooden soldier. I miss him. I understand. Damn. This guy's got a name. No more room in the Citadel? I can't believe it. I barely got my cubs here and now I'm told we have to leave? Where will you go? Lion's Arch, most like. Its gates are still open. Heard some organization, the Consortium, I think, is offering refugees a chance to start out there. Don't. It's a trap. Unless you like Karka, in which case, knock yourself out. Yeah, I wonder how they're going to tackle that part of the story. Like, Sky Pirates, Clockwork Chaos. I don't think, in Tower of Nightmares, none of this I feel is going to specifically be able to rope in the Consortium stuff in South Sun Cove. And Kanak's involvement in all of that, because Kanak was basically their recruiter. And then as it turns out, it was a trap. They tried to trap all the refugees in indentured servitude, and it didn't go well. Where's the thing? Okay. The marker down here is telling me to go that way, but whatever. And eventually I think Kanak does the right thing and blows up the Karka caves or something, because he loves his explosions, does old Kanak. Oh, does he love bombs. But then he was arrested. And that's how he ended up in, what's her name's employment?
Fulfilling orders is your destination. Sometimes, however, you should
I can't remember the name of the woman now who buys her billet, buys his billet, and basically is like, work off your debt with me as my spy. I haven't really been like around this area that much these days. The Bloodly Tribune's quarters. This is Ritlock's place, right? Or was. One of the things I've kept meaning to do since playing Icebrood Saga, because I barely remember ever coming across Bangar Ruinbringer, but we're supposed to know the guy? And I don't remember ever seeing him
We have to snuff them out once and for all.
in this area. There are lots of different little quarters, like that's the Ash Tribune, Blood Tribune, Iron Tribune. But they're the Tribunes, not the Imperators, so I don't know where they hang out.
Talk about that later. I've got a mission for you. You're aware of the refugee situation.
Yes, Tribune. I heard the Flame Legion have been mobilizing in northern Diesa Plateau.
You heard right. They're mucking with our assets up there. It's singeing my fur. I need you to secure that hatchery we discussed. You think you can handle that?
Yes, Tribune. I'll leave right away.
Good.
Oh, and this is how she
Any support
gets
you can find.
Frostbite.
You're likely to need it.
Devourer,
Yes,
the little pet. Speak with the Char Soldier. Hello, Rox. I mean, we've never met before, but hi. I know you from the future. I've come from the future to the past to meet you again. The Molten Alliance is indefensible, attacking a hatchery of baby devourers. Disgraceful and cowardly. I heard you speaking with Brimstone. Need support? I could use an extra sword, sure. I have a dagger. The hatchery is north of the town of Nolan in Diesa Plateau. I'll meet you there. Bring any friends who want to come too. My name's Rox. What's yours? Baldwin Cleaver. We've known each other for years. I mean, hi. How do I get there? Head out of the northern gate to the Black Citadel to Diesa Plateau. That's Nolan. Just northwest of the town, you'll find the hatchery. Can't miss it. Okay, I'll see you there. Ruti, what's up? Good to see you, Commander. Unfortunately, this is a private defense quorum. They'll let you mingle, but Smolder's not taking tips on crisis handling. No, and that's why he's going to get shot in the head in the future. Spoilers! Any new info about the situation? Go ahead and chat up the Tribune for the latest intel. The short version, Flame Legion's is up to something. They're working with the Dredge and they're going to hammer them. Oh, we're going to hammer them back down. Okay, cool. Whack-a-mole. Got it. How can I help?
One more thing from my list of accomplishments.
I've got some fresh metal in the fire. For taking real action. Meet me in my office once you've had your fill of the tribunal. I've wasted enough time listening to Smoda bicker. Oh, you don't know the half of it, sonny boy. You don't know the half of it. Ow, hey. Whoa, dude, Defense quorum in progress. No visitors, no exceptions. Not even for Pack Commander Baldwin Cleaver. Sorry, Commander. I do have standing orders to let you through. Go on in. That's more like it. I'm gonna go this way now. Fuck you. I want to see who's over here first in this little eddy hole. Nobody. Okay. Whose quarters are those? That's the Iron Tribune. That's Smoda's quarters. Right. Okay. Yes, this was where the Tribunes hang out, but they're probably all in the meeting. Oh boy, they're having a really bad meeting. So who have we got here? We already know Laria Sharpeye, Bur Goreblade, Maya Kindleshot, remember her, Smoda, looking good for a dead man. This guy, Arrakis the Wise, and Mak the Silent, Torga Desert Grave. So, Fairhand Sparwind. Dude, you just need to settle down. I say we flank them as soon as we can find them, that is. What are those vigils? What are those vigils saying again? Something about holes. Mia, you talk to the vigil, right? Okay, so there are holes. Interesting. What about old Goreblade here? Blast those Flame Legion. Never would have expected them to ally with the Dredge. What are we going to do about it, Tribunes? I say we crush them. End it now before the coals get any hotter. Well said, sir. Mia? Almora thinks they're working out of the mines. She's sending us reinforcements too. I agree with Mac. We should focus on the Citadel. We can't be unprotected. For all we know, we're the target. Good to know. Smoda! So, how's life? There's a Batleth in a display case. Nice. You're leaning into the "We are the Klingons of Guild Wars" a little too hard there. What's the commander of the pack doing here? I thought you had dragons to fight. A little bird told me there was a battle brewing here. That little bird would be correct. It's true, we're planning a war. An extra sword would be welcome. Thank you, Imperator. Arrakis, what wisdom do you have for me? A representative from the Pact? Be careful, the Tribunes are passionate. Yeah, I'll keep my head down and my ears open. The idea of sending a small platoon makes me nervous. We've already lost so many, especially if they're planning a larger assault. We need to keep our troops together. I'd bet my tail on it. Me too. Your tail, not mine. I don't have a tail. Mac, how's it going? Are you insane? We can't leave the city unprotected. The smart move is to send a platoon to deflect their attack. Torga, what do you think? Well, we've already got all that as well. Let's go chat now with Ritlock. So they're undecided about whether they defend the Citadel or go on the offensive. Why not both? Let's do both. Both is good. Right. Okay, now we can go speak to Ritlock in his quarters. Oh, Bram.
You have to send troops. My friends, my home. We're losing everything. People are dying.
Who do you think you are, barging into my office like this?
My people are hunters. They don't know how to fight an army.
True, but that doesn't...
Look at that wild hair back in the day.
You're in the wrong place. Go talk to Newt Whitebear. I'm up to my eyeballs in refugees.
Dude, you're a non.
I heard. I thought you would help.
Heir has no son. Get out of my office, now.
It's like, you're a Norn. You're supposed to be in your city asking their leaders. Bram? I'm so mad I could... I can't show my anger. Not here. I need to head back to Holbrook, see if I can convince Whitebear to send reinforcements to Cragstead. Don't suppose you'd like to come? I might. Why didn't Brimstone help you? You'll have to talk to him to find out. I'm not asking him to go himself, just send some troops. So be it. I'll speak with Newt Whitebear in Holbrook. He's a wise man. He'll listen to reason. Why didn't you go there first? Let's just say I have ghosts from my past there that I try to avoid. My mother, to be specific. It never ends well when she and I are in the same room. I barely know her anyway. I have my own ghosts. I'm Baldwin Cleaver, by the way. Bram, right? Bram Earson. You've probably heard of my mother. I fought alongside her against Zaitan. Of course I did. He's a famous hero, a member of Destiny's Edge, Erstegalkan. I'm not bragging, mind you. I take after my father. Nice to meet you, Bram. I'll see you in Holbrook. Alright, Retlock. Commander, now that we're out of that stuffy command core, let's talk about the Diessa crisis. Why did you reject that Norn? He's going to be an important character later, literally going to be the champion of Prime Order. Oh, spoilers. 2 reasons. First, we've got our hands full. I can't spare a single soldier for the Norn when my own are dying. This Molten Alliance is burning our assets. Second, he lied to me. What did he lie about? You said he's Erstegalkan's son. I've known her for years, and she'd have mentioned if she had any kids. He underestimated my relationship with her. Okay. Be prepared to eat those words later. Would you like some ketchup? Okay, so Logan sent me to you to help. Good, because I can use all the help I can get. Spread thin. I've got cooks out scouting in the mountains for the Flame Legion. Cooks? Really? Okay. How dirty do you want to get your hands, Commander? Whatever you need, tell me. Right now, I need support at the Devourer Hatchery in north of Nolan. It's an important asset for the Legions. I've already sent one of our Gladiator to take a look. Rox. Watch her, she knows what to do. And where's Nolan? When you leave the command core, head straight towards the Diessa Gate. You'll pass between some giant statues and the gate at the end. It drops you in Nolan. The hatchery is just to the north. Northwest. Alright, I'm off. So, first thing we do is head to the hatchery. I'm just basically giving me the directions. Okay. Bram, you may leave. You may go home. Ask Newt Whitebear for help. Because, you know, this place ain't got nothing for you, sadly. Whee! Whoop. The coffee does nothing. You know why? I'm not getting enough of it. These little sippy things are maybe a good idea around a computer, but it's restricting my intake of caffeine. I gotta get rid of it. Oh, there we go. Already. Flashed a tiny little bit of it on myself. Thus proving I should probably put this back on, but no. It's fine. Now, one of the things I've done, and I might have done this on stream, I don't remember, but while I've run around Diessa Plateau at one point, not too long ago, and you get this thing where it says you get the feeling you're being watched, and then you find these sonic periscopes that you then have to go and destroy. You get these sonic periscope audio logs, As the device has recorded several conversations. Agent Brandub in the Essa Plateau will want this information. That's this agent over here. I've been holding on to those until because I knew it had something to do with Season 1 content getting thrown back into the mix. They added a few little meta events, like in Gandharan Fields, for instance, there is a big attack of some enemies that come in and you've got to help get people to the gates. There's like a meta event that happens, you know, so, and that was something that happened in Season 1. So, you know, they've repopulated the world with some of the little things that happen. Let's see what he gives me when I actually turn these in. I get the feeling it is probably only about achievements. Flame and Frost, let's have a look. Brings to the Alliance. Stabilize the Diessa Plateau against the Molten Alliance by completing events and returning audio logs to the agent. Molten Alliance events award extra progress. Yeah, I've done a couple of those. I might not have done these on stream. I think because I don't think I've even got map completion in Diessa Plateau still with this character. Pretty much I've got Ascalon to do still, although I think I did finish it, so maybe it was when I finished this area and moved on to the next. But yeah. Guiding sign. Help refugees in Diessa Plateau by rebuilding signposts along the road to the Black Citadel. Refugee volunteer. Assist 40 refugees. I don't remember doing any of these. These are things I've just done as I've been playing the game. Heroes Aid. Yeah, because I've not looked at any of this because I didn't want it to give me any too specific spoilers. So maybe this will count towards some of these achievements. Here we go. Audio logs. A log fragment from the mysterious sonic devices. Excellent work. With our intel in hand, we're one step closer to determining what our enemies are after. So, that's all that is. I was hoping I'd get something specific for it.
You buying or selling?
I was kind of hoping I'd get something like, you know, the ability to turn them in for items or something. But apparently not. If I get into this place again up here, I think. Yep, this is it. Hey, Rocks.
We're close. I scouted around while waiting for you, and it doesn't look good. I'm seeing signs of dredge. We go fast and silent until Sneaky doesn't cut it anymore. Then we go fast and mean.
And again, I think we have a different voice actor for Rocks. I'm not sure. It might be the same one, just finding the voice. I thought that said Veteran Molten Raven, but... Sorry, I'm flabbergasted for a moment there. Let's take these guys to school. Oh, hi guys. Let's chill to the bone. Drop some ice. Some fear. Be just in general a scary reaper. Okay. Oh no, our bro died. That's right, crowd around. Nope, I'm doing all the wrong buttons. Legion Shaman. Well, have some ice. Mwah, you look hot. That was bad. You may boo if you wish, guys, but that was terrible.
What's that sound? It's piercing.
they're killing the hatchling. Oh no.
Are hurting the devourers. We have to do something.
Poor little devourers. What did they ever do to you guys? I mean, I know some of the wild ones are pretty nasty, but this is just mean. The effect is still there, so that's a bit weird. Really? Fucking things and destroy them? Help the poor little creatures! Secure the hatchery. Oh. Hatchery not secure. Hey, guys, y'all just need to give this up. You are fighting a man from the future who has way more abilities than you do. Molten Blade Master. Oh, dead. Well, that was expected. Oh, poor little devourer. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was trying to help you. Like the other ones are like, nah, we're gonna eat these bitches. Just diving in. Who else? These dredge bastards are really burning my ass. Take the hint. Oh my god, really? That guy's got a cool back piece. Why can't we get back pieces like that? And there probably is one, I just haven't seen it.
You there. I'm here on Tribune Brimstone's orders. Report.
We had no warning. They came out of the ground before we could sound the alarm. Dredge and Flame Legion.
The Dredge Legion.
They're stationed here, yeah. Some are dead, but the others barricaded themselves behind the south gate.
You're wounded.
Here's
You
the
stay
key.
here and warn away anyone
The
else.
invaders were in pursuit. We have to...
That's not syncing up well at all. Oh boy. Rocks, let the man finish, okay? Just because the story's been released before and you know how it goes doesn't mean to say you have to talk over him. God. I am so sorry about her. She's a bit rude. Don't worry, eventually she'll meet the Albacon and she'll chill out a little bit. I'm okay, I'll stay here to protect the hatchlings. You go keep the invaders occupied. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Head to the upper training ground. There's a grate. Wait.
Oh, for Rust's sake. Shoo. Get! I don't want another pet.
Too late. You got one. I mean, look at those eyes. Look at those cute eyes. The rest of him is fucking hideous, but those cute little eyes. You can't say no to those eyes. So scoop them out and bring those with you and discard the rest. No, don't do that.
Smell that? Something's not right.
Irrevocably change history, and that's not good.
They're near. Stay close.
Okay. Oh, you guys first? Sweet. Ow. Rude.
You're pitiful.
Love those two AoEs. Yep. Sauron? I see you. Oh,
Surrender, female. You're outnumbered and outgunned.
Ferengi?
I don't think so.
Yeah, surrender, female.
Come out of my head.
Oh, fuck. Ow. Alright, well, this guy wants to tussle. Do it. Nice.
We're too late.
It's okay, Frostbite.
Tread marks. Footprints. They took some of the workers away. Alive. I have to secure the hatchery, but then I'm going to track them down. When I find out where they took the prisoners, I'll contact you.
Please do, because I'll happily help.
Bud, let's get you something to eat.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Can I chat? Yes, we can.
I achieve things. I'm an achiever.
Would have preferred to take that one back to Tribune Brimstone alive, but at least we're not walking away empty-handed. The Molten Alliance is taking prisoners and we need to find them. What about the hatchery? You're good to head out. I'll finish securing the hatchery and then I'll ask around about where they might have taken the prisoners. There's no way I'm letting them get away with this. Alright, count me in when you find out what's up. What was that thing I got? Refugee child's drawing, double click to consume to gain karma. Oh, okay. Salvageable fused scrap metals, salvage items. And all these. Oh, there's quick clash down here.
Watch yourself, cub.
Damn good thing you came along when you did. They were about to kill me when they heard the commotion you were making at the front gate. Looks like everyone else is dead or taken. Oh, my warband runs this place. I can't leave. Please, if you can find a way to rescue any of those who were taken, please do so. And make them pay for our pain. I can't be the only one left. I just can't. What is your job here? The warband and I maintain the hatchery. We care for the baby lashtails and we've got to rebuild and resecure it now, figure out what to do. What happened with the attack? Surprise attack. I was off duty, taking a nap when I heard yelling. I ran out to see my warband running up towards the training grounds. I head to the hatchery and then what? I got knocked tail over horn by one of those damn Flame Legion portals. I tried to fight, but the dredge hit me with his sonic blasts and I went down. I can't believe I survived. Know anything about the Devourer following our friend around? Every batch has a slightly odd one. That little albino lashtail is quicker than the rest, smarter too, but shy. Never really took to anyone like the rest did. Seems she's found someone she like. Oh, it seems he's found someone he likes now, and I say good for him. Cool. Do you have any idea why they attacked? The North Nolan hatchery is primo. We hold the record for the most clean hatchers, and we've got a reputation for training them right. The Flame Legion knows the damage a well-trained war beast can inflict. That's reason enough, I guess. Good point. Very good point indeed. A strategic asset. Okay. Read the letter from Ritlock. I got 2 letters. I got one from Rox first as well. A thank you note. Nice. Where's the chocolates though? Baldwin Cleaver, I wanted to thank you for assisting me at the hatchery, especially since it was a warband test. I would have failed if it weren't for you. I don't know, you do good. This was the first stage of my trial, which means I owe you big time. I'm still shocked that Brimstone is even considering me, but we've got bigger fillets to sear. I've been talking to a few Vigil representatives. They're closing in on the location of the Molten Alliance headquarters, at least one of them. There are hundreds of thousands of old mines lining the Shiver Peaks, so it might take a little digging to track the right one down. Regardless, when I find out, you find out, and we'll take the fight to them. Until then, rest up, Rox. Head to Newt Whitebear's loft and visit the refugee camp in Holbrook. As long as you're going to Holbrook, you're going to Holbrook next, right? It's like, I'm assuming you're going there. Give that mangy old Newt Whitebear a message for me. Tell him I've got Norn refugees showing up at my office and I don't appreciate it, especially ones that claim to be Heir's son. Oh, and I wouldn't protest if you hefted a Norn ale for me while you're there. It's far stronger than the watered-down dirt they've got at the Citadel, Ritlock Brimstone. I can't believe that the Citadel serves watered-down ale. Surely not. Okay, Holbrook. Well, I don't know where the refugee camp would be here. So let's have... It might be in the caves near Bear's Lodge. Look around. And it might just be right at the entrance, you know. I don't remember seeing specifically a refugee camp. Might also be in the Great Lodge, for all I know. Let's have a look around. Around this area. Okay. That's Heir's place up there. Are they all down here? Maybe? I really like this area as well, but I mean, I started Guild Wars 2 as a Norn. You know, my first character was a Norn, so this was my first starting city, right? So, you know, Shai started as a Sylvari, and she's like, oh, the Grove is amazing, and I'm like, well, it's nice looking, but it doesn't speak to me. This place does. I like this place. Karen's down here. What about this area? I don't really come into the caves that much. But I kind of wondered if this was where they were setting up the refugee camp, because it's very camp-like, you know?
These little ones want to help raise them while his wife is on the journey.
This place at the back. Seekfast Stead. Oh, I see. Directly ahead of us. Here we go. They're right outside of the bear lodge then. Okay. Have a grey wolf. You have a grey wolf? I have a grey wolf too.
Spirits of the wild, welcome.
Terrible joke. Again, I'm tired, guys. Don't expect much from me today. Last thing we need is more Gorkas. We're having a hard enough time taking care of all these refugees. More of them show up every day from the north. What happened to them? White Bear sent some Wolfborn to scout, but no news yet. Apparently the Dredge have risen up with a vengeance, and the rumor has it they have help. Magical help. Okay. They've been to Hogwarts. Good, good. Refugee Froyer.
What?
My homestead was one of the first attacked. When I arrived in Holbrook, there was food and goodwill enough to go around, but now things are getting cramped. What's changed? Too many people, not enough supplies. Things have gotten so desperate that the Wolfborn are now turning refugees away. Spirits guide them. Hang in there, dude. Gonna get better. Trust me, we just need to kill Scarlet Briar at the end of all of this and you'll be fine. Don't go for the consortium. If you see a guy called Kanak, don't listen to him. The blacksmith, keep your voice down, okay? This kid is pretty shaken up. I found him on the road, alone and traumatized. He's been orphaned, the poor lad. Oh, hey, you been good? Can't talk to him. This guy is kind of cold. Like, there's a fire over there. Go get closer to it. What are you playing at? Yay. Bravia. So far from home, it makes me itchy. Nothing is the same here. Must be disorienting. More than you know. I had a compass. Just the weight of it held in my pouch reminded me I could always find my way home if I wanted, but lost it in the ice storms in Wayfarer foothills. Now, well, I know. I've told the Wolfborn everything I know. The battle was bloody and they burned down our homestead. I was injured, so I got the kids and elders to safety. Thought my mate was right behind me. Did this. Right before the fight broke out, someone yelled that it was Dredge, but I never seen them use fire. Sorry for your loss. Figured out fire now. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why what I said is true.
No one else around here with, oh, this guy, Kirk. This isn't our finest moment, I have to say. We haven't been this humiliated since Jormag kicked us out of the northern Shiver Peaks. We're entering a new season, and Bear has taught us that every season has a reason. Humiliated? Yes, left with nothing but our beards. The women? Ooh. I thought that was only a dwarf thing. I've lost my favorite beer goblet. Oh, dude! I brought mine with me to Canada, so, you know, gotta look after it. And I swore someone would have to tear it from my dead fingers before I gave it up. It's somewhere in the Wayfarer foothills. I really hope that we can find these things, like the compass and the beer mug, and bring it back to these people. That would be great. I know what I saw, and it wasn't a ticked-off Dredge. No, this was a Flame Legion char. I've seen them before, though I've never seen one carrying a Dredge weapon until now. What are you talking about? A swarm of Dredge attacked my caravan, but they weren't alone. That char stunned the driver and blasted the wagon to shreds. I ran off as fast as my bad hip would carry me. Bear gave me a good sense of self-preservation. Good to know, coward. I mean, sorry. Another person around here. Oh, Adis? Hello? We're looking for a caravan. A group of us are leaving for Lion's Arch. Not me. What's in Lion's Arch? Food, medicine, shelter, take your pick. We've imposed on Newt's hospitality long enough. It's time to head out and start over. Can't argue with that. Oh, I clicked. Oh. Field Reporter Ella. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was lost in thought for a moment. How can I help you? Aren't you cold wearing all of that? Or Not much of that, or whatever. Anyway, I'm seeking information on the refugee situation. The Derman Priory assigned me to chronicle the refugee stories. I thought she was working for a news organization. Field reporter Ella, coming to you live from Holbrook, where the situation is dire. Yeah. The more I learn, the more I ponder. I mean... What was that? Okay. I mean, why did the Dredge and Flame Legion form an alliance? It's odd, but there are obvious benefits. Oh, why are they allied? Well, the Dredge have a history of being oppressed by the Dwarves, and the Flame Legion have a history of oppressing their own. Their ideologies don't align, often to a detrimental degree. Do you think there's a larger threat forcing them together? Enemy of an enemy and all that? I'm not sure. It's definitely out of character for either of them to reach out to the other, but someone must have orchestrated the alliance. I have no idea who. Maybe an increased number is the reason. That old rationalization, Together we're strong? I have to admit that if our evil enemies are figuring that out as well, I'm nervous. This could change everything. I've heard rumors of hybrid weapons. Polar bear doing here? Dude, polar bear's just straight up murdering all the rabbits in the area. Does anybody own this polar bear? You there. Is this your polar bear? Get it on a leash. Vigil reporting the Flame Legion and the Dredge have combined their magic to create a new weaponry that's far more powerful and destructive. You ask me, that's a valuable perk. Great, thanks for the information. Seriously, dude, is this your bear? Or does the bear belong to only itself? It is at the Bear Lodge, after all. Is it your bear? No? Okay. Freaking thing was just out here, straight up killing rabbits. One over here, though. Rabbit, you need to run. Don't go near that bear. Bad bear. Okay, so we're getting a clearer picture. Somebody's forced them together, or brokered an alliance, or something. Foreshadowing. And they're combining weaponry. The Flame Legion's fire magic and Dredge engineering is creating their own stuff. Interesting.
Think twice next time.
Alright, let's see what's going on over here.
All I'm asking is that you send a group of Wolfborn to Kragstead. Dredge and Flamechar are burning our homes.
I'm well aware. The smart ones are evacuating, coming here, where we can protect them.
The smart ones? You mean the wounded and near-death ones? The fierce are fighting, dying.
I'm sorry, I can't spare anyone. Perhaps there are others who will help you.
What about you, Air?
Mom.
You need to stay here in Holbrook. The people of Kragstead will...
No! You stay, cowering around your bonfires. As soon as I restock my supplies, I'm going to get my people.
Kid's got fire.
Who was that kid?
My son.
My son.
I see the resemblance. He has your stubbornness.
Yep, pretty much. Doesn't Newt realize people are dying? I guess I'll have to go alone. Some of my homesteaders refuse to leave Kragstead, and they're going to be massacred if I wait around for help. You don't have to go alone, I'll help you.
That's how it's done.
Damn right. Spirits guide you. I'll meet you at the gates of Kragstead in Wayfarer Foothills. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'll see you there. It's the least I can do for Air's kid. So, Newt, how's it going? Welcome to Holbrook. What brings you here? I'm here to offer my services. How can I help? That kid Bram, he was requesting aid. He's got the idea that he can defend his homestead from the Molten Alliance himself. If you're not too tired to fight, go with him, please. Sounds right up my alley. I'd consider it a personal favor. I'd send reinforcements myself, but we can't spare the bodies right now. The kid has it in his head that he can do it all on his own. I assure you he can't. Why don't you help him? My Wolfborn and I have our hands full. Scattering our forces would put them and Holbrook at risk. Talk to the kid. He needs help. I can't provide, Wolf. Wolf, go with you. Full stops are a thing, Matt. Use them. Yeah! Hi, what's up? Hey, Garm. Garm looking all mean and like sassy. Sassy mean boy. Holbrook hasn't seen an influx of refugees like this since the Dragon's last flight. We're overwhelmed, not to mention the extra road traffic has stirred up the Svanir. Do you know what's happening? Only what I've been told. Newt Whitebear sent a few scouts north to see what they could see, and those who returned told terrible stories of homesteads in ashes and bodies of the dead everywhere. What can I do to help? Serious? Well, it would ease my mind if you talked to Bram there, my son. Either convince him not to go or, if he insists, don't let him go alone and defend his homestead. Why doesn't Whitebear send more? Many have already gone. Those who remained are needed. Part of our fear is that Holbrook is the next target. We're bolstering our defenses so we can defend our elders and children. Okay. Well, Bramster, let's hit the road.
Yeah, she was a
So we need to go top of Wayfarer Foothills. I would fast travel there. Except I'm curious now. Now that I'm actually doing the chapter, it may have spawned items on the road. Like, say, a beer mug and a compass. Might be worth me having a look-see. If I can find them and bring them back for those people, that would be great. You know, maybe it was a thing in the original Season 1. And have they reinstituted it? Who knows? And if they have, that would be fantastic. Big thumbs up. Hi, Yuri! Hello! Come on in, how's it going? It is good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a low energy day. Because I haven't slept well for 2 days. I've been waking up in the middle of the night, it's been hot, it's been sweaty, it's going to be hotter today. Yeah, weird dreams, and just in general, you know, feeling kind of run down. I was worried last night I was actually coming down with something, so I was sat with Shy watching Talon stream Remnant 2, and at some point I started to feel kind of cool and sweaty, you know, like old sweats. And I was thinking, well, we've got the fan going, is it just because that's going and it's cooling the sweat that's coming out of me because it's hot? But yeah, I felt like I might have been burning up a little bit, and then it cleared, but I'm starting to feel it again now, so I don't know. Ditto, 1.5 hours, 2 days to go, maybe 3 to 4 last night. Oh, 2 days ago, not 2 days to go. Yeah. Plus full moon, right? Full moon has been, you know, not great. Look at this guy. Outsider. What are you doing here? Hey, it's already this cold around here? Maybe I should have stayed in Divinity's Reach. You're not known. What are you doing so far from home? You've got a sharp eye, don't you? Man, I picked the wrong boots for my trip across Tyria. I don't know how anyone survives living here. Traveling across Tyria isn't for the weak. You should have planned better. Yeah, well, it was a last-minute thing. I'm not like the Norn around here. I couldn't just pick up and go, even if it looks like I had a choice. Slow down, what are you doing around here? It's Zaitan. I figure I'm going to... if he's going to destroy the world, my late father's left me some money, so I'm going through Tyria while there's still time. Okay, well this is from, like... I thought it might be something from Season 1, pre-Season 1, so... That's like personal story level. We've already killed Zaitan by this point in the story. But yeah, I'm going to stick to the road. And I'm going to see if I see some little yellow text items sitting around that says beer mug and compass. And if I can find them and bring them back to those people, that would be good. There might not be anything though. It could just be, you know, wishful thinking on my part. But yeah, the full moon has, I mean, although it, you know, bad thing in one sense, like the full moon keeping me awake. It happens sometimes, but not all the time. But we got on Monday. Is it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I've been lost on what day of the week we are as well. On Monday, it started in the evening to get really hazy and like orange skied because of the forest fire smoke. So, you know, that wasn't bad. It made a really lovely sunset. So it was a clear sky. It was just the haze in the air from the forest fire smoke. And the moon rose like over the hill, and the balcony door was open so I could see through there before I went to bed that night, on Monday night. And the moonrise was very orange, and it was lovely, you know. And then in the middle of the night when I woke up at some point, it must have been like, I don't know, 4 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning. I woke up and we have the bedroom window open and the blinds open a little, and a fan in the window keeping us cool. So I'm gonna look up here first. Sadly, no items on the road. So yeah, we were, you know, we're doing that to keep cool at night, and the moon was right there above, like hovering above the building opposite us, so I could see it above the rooftop. And it was, again, bright orange, huge as well, because it's full moon, and it's one of those full moons that is, you know, some percentage, like 14% bigger or something, or appears 14% bigger because it's the moon has an irregular orbit ever so slightly, so it was at its close, like, not the closest it could be, I think, but it's close. Snow-covered object? What is? Compass! Told you guys. There we go. Silhouettes of the 4 spirits of the wild are masterfully carved into the compass's lid. A refugee in Holbrack might want it back. I'm right. The beer mug might actually be in Kragstead. Might be in one of the other. Pretty cool. They have put those things in. That's awesome. So, but yeah, I mean, that was at least, you know, if I'm going to be awake at night, at least I got a view of a really cool moon. So, not all bad. But I would have much rather had the sleep. I'd have rather slept. All right, Bram Stoker, let's go.
Do this. Hey, I smell smoke. We have to go, my friends. No, not another attack.
No! I can't handle this!
Hey guys, what's up? Go.
Nothing can save.
Okay, let's deal with these guys. No! Second group helped. I often wonder as well, like, 'cause I never played Guild Wars when it was brand new. Kragstead, you know, is a place where you obviously come and do this, but it serves no other purpose until this part of Living World Season 1 happens. So I always wonder, Was this available to come into when the game was released? And I keep meaning to look into that. Or did they create this to facilitate Living World Season 1 story content? All of, I guess, 9 years ago? Burned by that fire. Run, you idiots! I said run. Child, stop looking at the corpses and run. I know kids have that morbid fascination thing going on, but get out of here.
Glad that's over.
I'm not scared.
It's not over. Oh boy, what is this? It's with the radar dish. Searching for alien life or some shit?
Glad that's over.
These guys are weak. I feel like when this was original content, it was probably a lot harder. Because it was meant to be done in groups. I think this was like a repeatable instance on a timer that you could come into, like a meta event. Try to defend this place. Some of the stuff was done that way, where it was repeatable content. More over here. So maybe this scales depending on whether or not you bring people with you. It's a cool sword.
I hear death calling your name.
He said before he vanished.
Doing here? Supposed to be in Holbrook.
You're
Came back for
welcome.
you. Where are the others?
They were chased up the mountain. I couldn't move fast enough.
I'll go. Will you be?
I'll be okay. You be careful.
Maybe the rest of the homesteaders are in the shrine. May Wolf protect them. Get up there and find out. Also, keep an eye out for a beer mug.
Get away!
Oh. Never mind.
I feel
You need to get through.
Ram's like, fuck the scenery. I'm just going straight through. I'm in that much of a hurry. I don't have time for that. Press the tilde key to open the dev console. Type /noclip. And away he goes. I'm out of here. Guys,
us not be too late.
Give me an
There they are. Hurry!
Nothing can save.
Oh, the dredge are bugging out.
Nothing can save.
You hope they didn't take people with them when they did that.
Glad that's
Nothing can save.
I'll take the guy with the bow. And then I'll take this guy as well, 'cause Bram can't do anything without me. Oh, bam. It's coming through.
Hey, ugly. You're kidding, right? Look at you. I'm surprised you can even lift that mace.
This mace will be the last thing you see.
I'm going to enjoy punishing you.
Nothing can save.
Ow, hey!
Nothing can save. Kills the world.
That was rude. There you go, get wrecked.
Oh, my young wolf. We should never have stayed behind. I'm glad to see friendly faces.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Bram. They took Ottilia and her family.
Hey, what? Where? Why?
They're collecting
I'll put my
prisoners.
weapons
I don't
away.
know where they took them or why.
I was like, no, fight.
I hate this.
No, fight. Put the weapons away. No, fight.
First, I have to make sure these steaders are okay. I've got this under control.
I
Well, that-
achieve things. I'm an achiever.
How can I do this? Hey. All visions of the past, Steel and Fire retake Kragstead. Is that part of Visions of the Past, Steel and Fire? Interesting. Ornan! That was close. I'm grateful you were here. We have to gather up our kids and let everyone rest and eat. Then we'll walk to Holbrack. Slowly, and with weapons ready. Tell me about Bram. He's a good kid. His father, the legendary Borye the Sun Chaser, came to Kragstead. Is it Borye? Borye the Sun Chaser came to Kragstead with tiny Bram in his arms. I'll never forget that day. Tell me about the attack. They gave us no warning, and many of our strongest died under the first wave. We sent the kids and elders up the mountain shortly after that. Those of us still followed, locking the gate behind us. Go on. They opened flaming portals and poured in on us. We had no chance but to surrender or die. When we saw that we could surrender and live, we chose to protect the kids and hope that help would come. Then what? Most left. They put us in, some of us in their machines and took them away. We were next, but then you showed up. If you hadn't, who knows what they'd have done to us. I'm glad you're safe. So yeah, one of the machines that burrowed away had captives on it. Thanks for your help, friend. It would have been a lot worse without you on my side. I just wish we could have stopped those machines from getting away. This isn't time to whine. No, you did your best, or you'll rescue them. We'll rescue them. Well, that's what happens now first. I'm going to get the survivors to Holbrack, make sure that they get shelter and food, and Whitebear knows that we didn't need his help. Then I'll start looking for the Alliance base, save the prisoners. Why didn't everyone evacuate in the first place? They're too proud to admit they couldn't win against the enemy. And this is their home. They'd need more of a reason to abandon it. It's not always easy for my people to accept our own weakness. Is Cragstead your home? Yeah, I've lived here ever since I was an infant with my father, Biori the Sun Chaser. He died when I was young, but I stayed here and lived with Yngvi Rungar and his mate. He and his mate have taught me well. So who's Attilia? Attilia? That conversation might require some ale. Attilia is amazing. She's beautiful and not interested. Damn, I did not know this about Bram. Aww. But she helped me work through some of my angst about my family, my mom. I owe her. We'll find her, Bram, I promise. This investigative study. During the Flame Legion storyline, find and read sources of information on the Molten Alliance. Oh man, there was stuff in the other instances I've missed. Man! There was a letter from Newt in the Command Corps, field report from the Ash Legion, and intel from Cretia. Whoa! Okay, God. So then in the Molten Furnace there are 4 more things to look for. Might as well get those.